Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, Donald Trump's spiritual advisor, Pastor Robert Morris, has resigned from his Texas megachurch. I shared with all of you last week that there was this story that had surfaced about Morris violating a 12-year-old girl back in the 1980s. He was 20 years old at the time. He was married. He had a child. The victim, whose name is Cindy Clemishire, she gave an interview and she said that Morris sexually abused her multiple times over a period of 4.5 years. And Morris ordered her back then, don't tell anyone because he said it would, quote, ruin everything. Don't know what he meant by that. I'm sure he meant his life. So that's everything to him. And Morris didn't even try to deny it when this came out recently. He tried to minimize his actions, though. He called her, as you might remember, a young lady, not a 12-year-old child. And he said, oh, it was just heavy petting, which is just so gross. So the elders at the Texas church that he founded, they also, if you recall, downplayed his crimes, which of course they did, right? I mean, that's what churches do because Christianity and all that. I think it has to be in the Bible somewhere. I mean, seriously, it happens so often. Every church does the same thing. It has to be in the Bible. There must be a passage that says something like, thou shalt not acknowledge or concern yourself with the, child sex crimes of your church employees. Anyway, the church is called Gateway. And they initially brushed it off. They said, yeah, Pastor Morris told us about this. They called it a moral failure. They said, it was years ago. He's done all his spiritual work. He's gotten right with God. So, no biggie that he violated a child. Well, now they're changing their tune now that it's, become national news. And now they look like the assholes and hypocrites and selfish, self-serving SOBs that they are. And also his victim is calling BS on them. Gateway elders now claim that they're, quote, heartbroken and appalled. And in a public statement, they wrote, quote, regretfully, before Friday, June 14, the elders did not have all the facts of the inappropriate relationship between Morris and the victim, including her age at the time and the length of the abuse. And then they went on to say that they knew Morris had cheated on his wife, but they believe that it was with a quote unquote young lady. His victim says, yeah, they're full of it because Clemishire told a news outlet she spoke with the officials and a board member at Gateway Church in 2005 and in 2007. And she says she told them exactly what went down, how old she was at the time, everything. And Clemishire said, quote, Gateway had the information, but intentionally decided to embrace the false narrative Robert Morris wanted them to believe. The Washington Post then reached out to the church for comment on their moral failures. As you would imagine, though, they didn't respond. They didn't have anything to say after that. So the outlet was able to confirm they have now hired a law firm, supposedly to investigate these allegations. We all know how that's going to go down, right? So I'm sure they're going to do a really thorough job. I'm sure they're going to get to the bottom of why the church, knew about this and kept him on board. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to prove falsely that, they had no previous knowledge. Nope, never happened. We never spoke with her. Such BS, just another in a long line of churches covering for their perverse leaders. And if there are any psychologists or psychiatrists in the audience, can you please drop a comment and explain to me, why do people like Morris seek out the limelight? I have never understood this. Why would someone with such major skeletons in their closet, with such a creepy past, why would they want to gain notoriety? Why would they want people to know who they are and be associated with someone as high profile as Trump? It just is mind boggling to me. It seems like, you're just asking to be outed as a child predator. Like, do they not care? Is it hubris? Is it that there's just sociopaths? Like, they either don't think they did anything wrong, or they're sociopaths and they think, oh, I'm smarter than everyone, so I'm just never going to get caught. Or even if I do get caught, I can talk my way out of it. I don't get it. It's just so odd to me why you wouldn't just keep your head down, stay quiet, remain anonymous, move on with your life. I don't know. It's like the Republican Senate candidate that I've talked with you guys about, the one in Minnesota, Royce White, that sexist fool. He's out there talking about family values and, oh, being conservative and being a good man and being the man of the house, and women speak too much. And then we find out he's a deadbeat dad. Why do people with so much to hide seek out public positions? It's just bizarre. Anyway, I will let you know when or if I hear any more. But yeah, this Morris guy, so he has been basically suspended, but he's not fired. They haven't removed him. Like, he's not gone from the church. They're just, it seems, waiting until everything dies down. So just despicable, just gross. It's all about money for them. To me, and I respect anyone who's religious. I honestly do. You can have your religion. You can believe in what you want. I believe in a higher power. I just don't believe in church. I don't believe in, organized religion. To me, church is like a giant, like a MLM. It is just one big grift. It's, I'm going to invite 5 people and they're going to invite 5 people. And, who makes all the money? The church, the people at the top. It is just one giant multi-level marketing scheme to me. So that's just what I think. Anyway, I'm just saying. All right. I will let you all know if I hear more. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.